BEERUN, beer run. BEERUN, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5, or a car and a key and a sober driver. BEERUN, beer run.
What's happening, guys? We are in beer time. It's not just an ordinary time. But time always seems to fly when you're in beer time. Right, Shelby? And got a couple packages in today. I don't know how you guys feel about unpackaging, but I thought it'd be a cool surprise, at least for me. The first one that we are opening is from New York Half-Ass Prepper. Ballantine Triple X Ale. I like the sound of that. Triple X. Sorry, I'll try to do this as fast as possible. Beersill Lager. Re-fermented in the bottle. Okay. Just got done cleaning up down here. Actually, that's what me and Sam and Dan have been working on all day today. Starting to try to get things ready for when everybody's here, and of course, I don't think there's enough time left for that. Anderson Valley L. Steinberg Dark Lager. Red Hook ESB. I think I've actually heard of this one. Wow, I see New York Half-Ass Prepper is stocking up for when he's here. A little pizza beer for him. We all know how much I love this and can't wait for him to be able to enjoy some. And if this is what it says it is, and it is, he sent me another 4 cans of 6 Points 3 Bean. This stuff's really good. 10% by volume. Even though they look smaller, they're actually they are 12-ounce cans. I don't know why my brain was telling me that they were smaller until I went to pour them into a glass and they went all the way to the top, and I'm like, hey, this is 12 ounces. So they're a restock on the 3 Bean. And just so you know, New York, I'll be sharing some of these with Ms. Bomey's friend if she's over. You sent her some before, and she really liked those. And another installment of Ale Street News. Yep, we all know where this is gonna go. The hell, like the biggest. I don't know if there was a bee or a fly just went through. And this is from my buddy Mike. Mike, you Green Bay fan loser, you. He's actually in Montana, and his channel is the Recoil channel. Just a super interactive guy. Mike, I don't know how I've known Mike a long time. We've actually been disgrace book friends. Oh, I see you have your own commentary. Evidently, he's a liberal piece of shit, and knowing you, I'll take your word for that. Okay. Number 1. Tumbleweed IPA from Lewis and Clark. Actually, I still got one. I got one left from Lewis and Clark from you. I still have to take a look at from last time. Next, Pig's Ass Porter. Again, a shopping trip based on the bottle and not your personal thoughts on this stuff. Hopper Pale Ale, Madison River Brewing Company, Montana. I like the sounds of that. Lewis and Clark's Amber Ale. Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout. Ooh. I almost kind of wish that one was cold right now. Mojo from Boulder, Colorado. Mojo. Man, you were right. You had this thing packed, and it looks like everything survived. Mirror Pond Pale Ale. Pursuit of Hoppiness. 8.5%. Grand Teton Brewing. I just like the sound of that. And looks like last but not least, let's see, what is it? Highlander beer. Missoula Brewing Company, Missoula, Montana. Scottish Red Ale. What's the alcohol percentage on this? It does not, or does it say? Does not say. Taste Montana. Okay, that one looks good also. So there you go. Thank you, Mike, and thank you, New York Half-Ass Prepper. Ooh, baby, I will have this on ice for you when you get here. Okay, and as promised, we're looking at Bell's Oberon. This is a wheat ale. This is 5.8%. This is a seasonal, but they make a ton of it, so it's not anything like the Hop Slam where when you see it in the cooler. For me, it wasn't there 2 weeks later. What we got? Born on date. We're good on that. It's discouraging to hear some of you, and it wasn't just one of you that actually made a comment that you can get a hold of this, but sometimes it's you know, it's a good thing to get this as fresh as possible. And I am going to be opening it with the 50 cal opener. Oh yeah, okay, Mr. Weisenheimer. How to not destroy the cap? Show it before you open it. Whiz bang. So happy son, you know, same as that. And nothing on the inside. Whew, this doesn't taste good. I just got done moving furniture and clearing a spot out in the garage. And yes, like the comment was made I too have seen this locally served, and they shove an orange slice in it. I was like, get that shit out of my beer. This is right here. You can already smell the orange. I swear, either I'm a lot more in tune to it, or this year's batch is very, very heavy on the orange. Ugh. And as you guys know, I am not a fan of wheat beers, and this is a wheat, but I don't know. I would say if... See, I don't really care for Blue Moon. For some reason, I can't get into Blue Moon. So you may not like this if you're into Blue Moon, but we're talking about, you know, very, very similar. Oh, just a wheat beer with just a very nice creaminess to it, and then that orange. And like I said, it's not like someone squeezed an orange and stuck it in there. It's kind of like the sensation you get when you're, you know, when you're really digging the orange and you're cleaning it right off of the rind, kind of like that. It's not super sweet, but it's not bitter like someone just ground up peels and put it in there. Oof. Hold on. Here, let's take another look at that pour. Oh yeah, and right there he transitions for a pour right down the center. Bell's Oberon. If you can get a hold of it, Bell's does a great job too. I've noticed that the Bell's on tap is just as good, if not better, than when it's bottled. You know, and then the next thing is would I make this like my daily drink if all things were cool? I don't know. You know, I do like mixing it up. I mean, there's like not really, well, other than her, nothing that I really would say is really the daily drink. You know, it's like it's kind of like me and the damn carry guns. You know, if you ask me right now, what's my primary carry, I'd have to tell you it was one of three things, because right now I've got the Walther. Man, that thing is... Any of you guys ever have an opportunity to shoot a Walther P99? My PPS is a reliable gun, but I'd have to say that the P99 honestly rivals my 1911. Just a awesome little gun. So got that on right now. It's kind of like beers. You know, I'll go on a long run with something for a while, but I just like to mix it up. You know, I'd have to say probably what I would frequent the most, and this kind of goes back to keeping in mind what the plan is for our little package exchange. Is what is your daily drink on a budget? What is your daily drink if the money wasn't an obstacle? And I would say I would probably be bouncing around in the Bells. Probably the Two Hearted would be my number one. But you know, on something like this where you can just roll through this for the summer, I'd probably get this a lot more during the months that well, kind of a duh, no shit statement. Yeah, I would get this when it was available, but I mean, just because of that, you know, even if I could stock up on it, I'd probably stick with the Oberon kind of more during the summer, which is kind of what I do. You know, like those two of the little mini kegs over there. Those are simply I kept those ones because they were two different color different designs. But yeah, there was a time there was quite a few of them laying around. Cut the top off one, filled it full of sand, and used it as a cig, a butt stop outside the door for any of our smoker friends. Yeah, Bell's Oberon. Just for me, I think it is a stretch, because I think I'd been drinking this for years when, I was like looking at some reviews on beers, and this was one of them that was in there, and it was just like one of the better wheat beers. I'm like, wheat beer? There's no way that's a wheat beer. I can't stand wheat beers. I love this though. So I have no idea though. Unboxing took a while, but yeah, it's Mike at the Recoil channel, and New York Half-Ass Prepper. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to everything but the one I'm not gonna. I've already done a review on this. We'll save that for you. But Mike, man, there's Pursuit of Hoppiness, Hopper Pale Ale, and this oatmeal stout, which kind of goes back to what I'm saying about bouncing around. It's like, it'd almost be like a cruel joke, even if you found the most awesome beer, if it was the only one, because it's that variety, that being able to bounce around and do different things. It's like you got the hoppy stuff, you got these that are the citrus punch of a fine summertime beer, to the oatmeal stouts, the porters. Oh, don't even get me going. And that's why this group, that our little group of guys that are over here, which is why I have so much fun, is because for the most part all you guys have something in common. Mule Team, you're about the only one that's you just watch this shit to torture yourself, because you don't drink anymore until I completely drive you crazy and you go back to drinking. But yeah, it's like, it's more than, these like dumbasses that are just like, ooh, alcohol or whatever. No, it's the passion of trying them and picking the different stuff out. So, okay, on the E scale, I definitely find the Oberon right up there. It's awesome, seasonal, and for a wheat, I give Oberon an 8.0. Oh, and the kids are back. Lucky me. So, if you see Oberon, recommend you give it a try, because you're going to be running out of time soon. It's an easy drink. 5.8%, and I would say you definitely have to like orange. So, what are we going to look at tomorrow? What was I thinking? Why don't we? So many good things. I think we're going to take a look at Pursuit of Hoppiness. Pursuit of Hoppiness. Grand Teton Brewing Imperial Red Ale. 8.5%. So let's meet back here tomorrow and we'll talk about this beer. Meanwhile, cheers, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. And again, thank you, Mike. Thank you, New York Half-Ass Prepper. Mamma mia, pizza beer. gonna go there. Not gonna do that. Yepper. See you tomorrow.